Hello everybody, welcome back to another video here, and it's time now for another all-time team build on MLB The Show 24, and it is the Detroit Tigers, and Happy New Year to everyone. This is being filmed on the 2nd of January. I didn't do one for the 1st because of being New Year's Day as well, and New Year's Eve being from December 31st. Hope everybody had a great New Year's Eve. Hope everybody either if they went out and celebrated, and hope you all were safe, or stayed home, which I think was a better thing to do. But also thoughts and prayers to everybody in New Orleans, Louisiana, for that unfortunate terrorist attack that happened, where a guy unfortunately drove a truck into a bunch of people. And very, very sad to hear that, unfortunately, from what I heard, 10 people or more than that are dead, unfortunately. Thoughts and prayers to the entire family that was affected by this, and hopefully things get better down there, and a tragedy like that does not happen again in 2025. This is not how we want to start off 2025. So anyway, let's try and have a good time, and let's get into this video. So as you can see, for the Detroit Tigers, this is the team that I decided to go with. Now, of course, we don't have Miguel Cabrera, we don't have Ty Cobb, Lou Whitaker, Mickey Tettleton, Tony Phillips, rest in peace. A bunch of people, that have played for the Detroit Tigers over the years and are not in the game. Like Cabrera still hasn't returned, and neither has Ty Cobb. I think there's a reason why Ty Cobb hasn't. Probably for Miguel Cabrera too, but it's just very disappointing, unfortunately. He was always a fun bat to use. But this is the squad, and I think it's still a good squad to go with. There's more to name as well. Cecil Fielder is not in the game. Bobby Higginson, just players that I've seen, growing up back in the days in the 90s. Juan Gonzalez, I think, played for them, but only for like a few seasons or one season. I think he was with them in 2000 or one of them years. That would be a good bat to add, would be Juan Gonzalez. So anyway, for the catcher spot, we're going to go with Ivan Rodriguez. I know I should probably be using the 99 one, but I decided just to go with the 89. I used it a good amount of times, and it does, give him a boost as well, too, with the captain, but we'll get to that. The first baseman is Prince Fielder, Cecil Fielder's son, with his boost as well, too, for Tier 3 as well. Probably won't make that much of a difference, but we shall see. For second base, I made a last-minute decision. I'm going to go with Javier Baez instead of the 88 Colt Keith. I was going to go with him, but I looked at the lineup and saw that there was like a bunch of lefties in there. So if I put him in the leadoff spot instead of Javier Baez, I would have had 4 lefties instead of just 3. So I decided just to leave it like that. And third base, we have Andy Ibanez, who as it says, laced the go-ahead bases clearing double to send the Tigers to the ALDS, and I think they wound up losing to Cleveland, I think it was. I'm not really too sure. For shortstop, going with Alan Trammell, which is no question. Now, like I said, Miguel Cabrera would probably be at third base if he was over there, and if he was in the game, and the rest of them, first base will probably be Cecil Fielder instead of Prince. Left field, we're going with Riley Green. It probably should be Kerry Carpenter starting. He blasted the game-winning 3-run homer in Game 2 in the ALDS. It probably should be him instead, but I'm going to go with Riley Green just instead. Center field, we're going with Curtis Granderson. It probably would make more sense if I was using this card instead of the other one, but Curtis Granderson, it doesn't really matter. He's a 95 on the other one. The only thing with the difference between this one and the other one, the 95 has more speed, and I think a little bit better fielding. The only thing with this one has more power, but the captain will give it, more power with the boost. And for right field, we're going with Al Kaline, who pretty much spent his entire career with the Detroit Tigers, and he was born in Maryland, and he is one of the best that played the game. I know some people probably would say that I should take him out of there, but I really don't think so. And plus, I haven't really used him that much, so we'll see how it works out. And for DH, we're going with Tony the Tiger Clark, because he was great. But really, he was a good player, for the Detroit Tigers. One of my favorites, growing up back in the day. I always liked watching him play as a switch hitter, and I put him at DH. I know it probably should be Kerry Carpenter or somebody else instead of him, but I decided to go with that. And on the bench, Kerry Carpenter, along with Colt Keith, Dylan Dillinger, right? Because I was making sure Dylan Dingler, excuse me, I'm not Dillinger, for backup catcher, and in center field we're going with Parker Meadows. And for the rotation, we have Justin Verlander, who I will be starting, Tarek Skubal, Max Scherzer, Casey Mize, and Jackson Jobe. And the bullpen is actually pretty good. We have Gregory Soto, who will be the closer, along with Jason Foley. He doesn't have a lot of energy, but we'll still get him some time in there if the game hopefully goes our way. Then we have a couple of live series, which are Tyler Holton and Will Vest. And the rest of them, we also have another goal I should mention, which is Drew Smiley. And the rest of them, we have Andrew Miller, who started his career with the Detroit Tigers. He was a little bit of a starting pitcher, but he did do some relief pitching. Then we got Joe Nathan and Kenta Maeda, the flashback with the Dodgers. There really wasn't like a whole lot of options too. I had to go through their bullpen, of who they had. We don't have Jose Valverde, Todd Jones, Armando Benitez, Fernando Rodney. Actually, I don't think Armando Benitez pitched for them. That name just popped in my head by accident. Sorry. But, like I said, there wasn't really a whole lot of options, but I think this is better than nothing. And for the uniforms, we're going to be going with the alternate home 1995 home uniforms, which I think are really, really awesome. I really like the design of them. And if we're the road team, we're going to be going with the 1979 road uniforms, and I think that is a really awesome logo. I was going to go with the 1979 home uniforms, but I really think the road uniforms are much nicer looking than the others, and I don't really like the ones that go like back to the 40s and 20s and 50s. I mean, it depends on them, but let's see if we can get this done. And I forgot to mention we have the Tier 3 boost from Max Scherzer as well too. And we will be playing at Comerica Park, where the Tigers do play. They don't have the Classic Stadium, Tiger Stadium, which I really think they should have. A lot of people hit many, many home runs in that stadium. A lot of them went either deep, like for a good amount of distance, or some of them even went out of the stadium. But we'll see how this game shall go. We're on the road. I'm kind of glad about that. I want to wear those uniforms. We're facing the Emerald City Cobras. Got a good amount of people in the squad that look pretty decent, but we'll see how it goes. Playing against this person at Iron Horse Stadium. He is 59-25. All right, and like I said, we get to wear these uniforms. Yay. So we got Javier Baez leading it off, and we're ready to start. Facing Sean Manaea. All right, little ground ball, fouled off. And a nice start there for Javier Baez. He's going to get a base hit, and that's going to be a good start. I'm glad I started him over Colt Keith instead of a lefty. We would have had 4 lefties in the lineup, like I said. I think I definitely made the good decision. Now Curtis Granderson takes his turn, and he fouls it off. And he strikes out. Now here's Alan Trammell, and once again, he spent his entire career with the Detroit Tigers. Is this going to... I don't think it's going to go. I think he's trying to fool me. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind. It's off the wall. All right. It's not going to be an... It would have been a bang-bang play at the home plate, but that's all right. All right. Now Al Kaline, runners on second, third with just the 1 out, and that is going to go. Man, what a good start. So far, so good. But I feel a rage quit coming on, but we shall see. Now he's going to warm up somebody in the bullpen. He is. I'm not sure who it is. I'm not going to look. That went 470-some feet from Al Kaline. I forgot to guess distance. I usually like to do that a lot, but I forgot. Got under that one. That was a cutter on the outside. That's all right. Yeah, good thing I did take out Colt Keith at the last minute and put it with Javier Baez, because Javier Baez signed that big contract with the Tigers. That was a lot of money they gave him too, and unfortunately he's been struggling with them, but it made a big impact, when he pretty much wound up signing with them. And gonna get under that one. Don't think it's gonna drop. All right, well, we had a good inning. Well, in a little bit of some trouble here with Verlander. Got to count 3 balls and 1 strike. He's taking a lot of pitches, and he's going to hit one to the gap. That's probably going to get him to second, yep. And again, in the same situation now with Francisco Lindor. Have a count 3 balls and 1 strike, and he's going to hit a home run, I bet. And just look at that. It's now a 1-run game. Well, now we got a count of 0-2 on Jurickson Profar, looking for the first out, hopefully. And there we go. Now got a count of 1-2 now on Posada, trying to get another strikeout. Alright, little ground ball. Posada's got no speed, and that's easy 2 out. I don't think Riley Green's going to get there. It's going to drop for a little bloop. And Al Kaline will get there and make the catch. Would have been nice if Lindor would have done that instead of hitting a home run. Now one of my favorites, Tony Clark, now leading off. Like I said, played a good amount of seasons, but he also played for the Diamondbacks, I think the Yankees, and the Mets. Yeah, well, that wasn't so great. 2 strikes, unfortunately, on Riley Green. That's probably not going to stay in play. Well, it did, and that's 2 outs. And got under it. Oh, well. All right, 2 strikes on Sosa. 2-2 count. Try a cutter. Nice one. Very good. Try a fastball on Buck Leonard. See if we can get him to swing and miss. Well, he took it, and he struck out. Just fouled by Alfonso Soriano, and now we got 2 strikes. Gonna try a curveball. See what he does. Swings and grounds out, and that's gonna end the inning. Good job for Verlander. Rounded foul. Okay, got a full count now. Gives him something to hit. It's going to go down the line, and it's an out. Granderson. Man, that was a nasty one. Man, chase that one. I did that anyway just to get a piece of it. Didn't want to strike out again. Or, I mean, strike out. I don't know why I said again. I mean, I think I have struck out maybe once. Get in there. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. But we still got the lead. And we get Bernie Williams to fly out to Granderson for the first out. Okay. Got Lindor with 2 strikes. And see if we can sit him down. Not quite. Let's try the circle change. Haven't really used it. I mean, a few times I have. Still nothing. I'm going to try this pitch. I tried on the first one. That works. Oh, fouls it off. Alright. Probably should not throw it here, but I'm going to. See if he chases. Well, he got a piece of it, but it's not going to go. It's actually going to stay in. That's good. Dangerous location, but it paid off. Alright. 2 strikes on Profar. 1-2 count. Slider in. Fouls off. Okay. He's pausing. I don't know why. I mean, scores 3-2. I don't understand if he's going to offer a friendly quit, or he may just quit. Alright, let's try it again. Try 12-6 curveball. Alright, ground out to Baez, and that's the inning. Alright, Al Kaline, who hit the home run earlier to give us the lead. See what he can do. Man, I got under that. I thought it was going to maybe go the opposite way and go out. And Fielder's going to leave the building. Thank you. Look out. That's about 430 feet. Not really that much. 414. Okay. Why can't they add Cecil Fielder? Now he brings in Jose Barrios to pitch. Bringing another starter. I don't think really it's going to make a difference, but we'll see if he has better results with him, and we'll see if we can do the best we can off of him. And that's a ground ball. Jammed me a little bit right there. A little late. Again, fouled off. Ooh, that was a close one. That's gonna not go out, just to the right fielder. But we did get another run. Prince Fielder answers with a solo home run. We'll take a look at that again. See the no doubter. Little bat flip, maybe? Nope, just drops it down. Okay. I'm not sure if his dad did that a lot, like if he would lay the bat down like that. He possibly could have. If you probably had the choice and would say either Jorge Posada or Ivan Rodriguez, who would you go with? I'm sure a lot of people would go with Ivan Rodriguez, even though Jorge Posada is a switch hitter, but I don't really think a lot of people would choose Posada over Rodriguez. I think he had the better arm and had more power, but Posada did have power too. And I don't really know what his best season was. Maybe 2006 or 7, one of those years. I didn't really see what the year said on his finest flashback card. But they're both good catchers nonetheless. Don't get him to strike out just yet. Let's try this. And he fouls it off. There we go. Got David Wright to strike out. Strike number 5 for Verlander. Marte is going to go down the line for a base hit. It's not going to be an extra base hit. It will hold him to first with a single. Little line drive to left, and Riley Green makes the catch from right at the inning. And the opponent winds up quitting. Are you serious? It says lost connection with opponent. I'm pretty sure the victory goes to us, and it does. That one only lasted like half a game, so we're going to probably have to play another one because I don't think we're going to be able to count that one. It had to be like a little bit more than 5 innings, so let's do another. And we're on the road again, and we're facing Chicago Cubs. It's a team that has a pretty good amount of players on here. Look like they're pretty good, but I mean, honestly, they look okay. We're on the road, like I said, and they are 279 and 236, okay? Like I said, that one did not really count because of the fact that it really didn't last that much. So anyway, let's do another one. That floater right there. Facing parallel 5, Dylan Cease. So we'll see how we do in this one. Well, not a good start. I mean, kind of glad we're not playing at home. I'm not really a huge fan of Comerica Park where the Tigers play at. I mean, it's an okay stadium, but it's nothing like Tiger Stadium. Of course, I've never been to that stadium. That is unfortunately demolished. It was demolished around the early 2000s, I think. But, yeah, a lot of good memories they had up there. I'm sure they won many World Series, but I don't know if they did it at home. So I know they faced many teams. And there I go again with that freaking slow change up. Only 71 miles per hour. Okay, lay that off. Not quite. I got a piece of it. And that's 3 outs. And now we're going to be starting Tarek Skubal in this one because of the fact that Verlander pitched a lot in the last game, so hopefully Skubal will do really good. And we got Ricky Henderson to ground out for the first one. A little comebacker to Skubal, and we've got 2 outs now. All right, 2 strikes on Francisco Lindor. Try a sinker. Ooh, just missed. Just barely. Try a 12-6 curveball. He went after it. Good job. There we go. Oh, well. Man, I don't know why I did that. I was going to lay it off, but it would have been a strike 3 no matter what. He keeps throwing the fastball a lot. And again. Okay. See if we strike him out. Well, that went foul. Struck out Cody Bellinger on a fastball. 2 strikes to the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. And there's another strikeout for Dylan. Not Dylan Cease, Tarek Skubal. And we get Bryce Harper to go opposite and fly out to Riley Green. Steve Bartman's not going to take away that one. Man. Gee, I wonder what pitch he's going to throw this time. Well, not that time. At that time, he throws a slider and I go after it. Not gonna go, I'm pretty sure. Very close though, but tried my best at that. Oh well, I mean, didn't really only struck out once in that inning. Well, got Jose Ramirez strikeout, striking number 4 for Skubal. Alright. 3, 2, 1, hopefully a strikeout. Nope. If he's going to expect the fastball here. No, he didn't. He struck out. That's kind of like what happened to me earlier. Alright, well, we got the out there. 3 up, 3 down inning. Hopefully we can get something started. Of course, Javier Baez used to play for the Chicago Cubs. He spent many seasons with them. I think he is still a Detroit Tiger as far as I know. Of course, this game is probably a little bit more difficult than the last one because now we're close to the 700s again. We were at 6, unfortunately we were 666. So hopefully, well, we are off that number, and that's strikeout number 7 for him. Skubal's got 5. But hopefully, we can win this one. Right there, and missed it. Another strikeout. 2 strikes on Ricky. Try the curveball. Okay, that's hit pretty deep, but it's going to stay in, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it will. And this Tarek Skubal card that I'm using, he's from this program, the one for like the awards and stuff. Him, winning the Cy Young or something about the Triple Crown. Well, that was Chris Sale. There we go. Number 6 for Skubal. Well, Francisco Lindor is going to get a hit, and that's the first hit for the Cubs. All right, got 2 strikes on Bellinger and hopefully a strikeout. Not quite. Try this. Yeah, baby, and that's 7 for Skubal. Well, Prince Fielder's going to get a hit as long as he's safe at first. Okay. So now we got our first hit. Again with that fastball. Another strikeout for him. That's actually, I think that's going to drop. Yeah. Wow, okay. So now we got runners on first and second with 2 outs. So this would be a good opportunity for Riley Green to do something. Besides strikeout or ground out or fly out or pop up. Either one. Don't want that. Of course. Something I didn't want him to do, but that's the way it goes. Little fly ball center field. Granderson has it. No problem. The shift playing right there, and Alan Trammell makes the play. Gets Harper retired. Down the line. That's a fair ball, unfortunately. And Ramirez is going to get himself a double. 2 outs. Gets away from Rodriguez, and the runner goes to third. Great. Now close to walking Santander, but he does swing and miss. Okay. I'm going to try and blow him away. He's going to foul that off. Try the sinker on the inside. Got too much. Well, he took it anyway. It's going to go foul. I know I probably should have been using the 99 Ivan Rodriguez instead of this one, but I decided to, just to get the boost. Ground ball, nothing there. Of course, right down the middle and strike out. Not where I wanted it, but he will fly out. Try and get another strikeout, hopefully for Skubal. Well, he pops up Ricky Henderson. That will be 2 outs. 2 strikes on the Mickey Mantle. Hopefully a strikeout. Too much of the plate, but it strikes him out. These pitchers, we got a pitcher's duel going on. Dylan Cease, I know, has a lot of strikeouts, and so does Skubal. But hopefully we get something going. Oh, my God. There we go. There's a hit. You're not going to get that one. All right. Fastball's right there, but missed it. All right. It's off his foot, but it's going to get 1 out, I think. Yeah. Gets the runner to second. Hopefully, Ibanez can do something. Man, that's a freaking dot, unfortunately. I'm on. Oh, thought he was going to strike out. Barely got a piece of it. And popped it up. I'll take that over a strikeout, but I really wanted to run. But oh well. 2 strikes on Lindor. Hopefully another strikeout. Doesn't go after it. Very interesting. I think this is going to catch too much of the plate. No, it didn't. It struck him out. Number 10 for Skubal. And now we've got 2 strikeouts on Bellinger. And could this be number 11? It will not. Yet. Let's try the one we got Lindor to go after. But he doesn't go after that. Alright. Well, see if you'll try this. And he will miss it. Alright. Now, Marte with 2 strikes on him. And he grounds out to first. Just let Prince field it. And there we go. 3 outs. Might be making a pitching change, and he is bringing in Eric Gagne, of course, another fastballer. That doesn't mean anything. We can hopefully try and do the best we can. Ground ball, and it's a fair ball, and he's out. Ooh, that almost hit him right there. Man, that was a dot. Oh, well. Alright, probably going to let Skubal pitch this inning. This will probably be the last one for him. Okay, and that's a quick out right there. Alright, try and get Ramirez to strike out. Fouls it off. I'm going to try this one. Again. Try this. Gotta stop saying a lot. And another strikeout. That's number 12 for Skubal. All right, Santander just missed it, and it goes for an out. Okay. All right, top of the order due up in the 9th. Got to get something started. Come on, hit the damn ball. Of course. Deja vu. Curtis Granderson already got the hat trick with 3 strikeouts, and now to be the golden sombrero, I think, if he gets 4. Well, he's actually going to line out. Never mind. Warming up Joe Nathan now in the bullpen. Brings in Mason Miller to pitch, and again, another fastballer. That's not going to drop. Oh well. Alright, so Joe Nathan's going to take over on the mound now, and hopefully keep this game scoreless. Alright, good start. First pitch, and already 1 out. 2 pitches, 2 outs as Henderson flies out to K-line. Mickey just missed that one. He flies out to right. Now we go to extra innings. So now, of course, in extra innings, and in case anybody doesn't know, because we haven't done an extra innings game with the all-time teams, a runner starts at second base to start off the extra innings, which I really do not like. It's a new stupid thing they came up with in baseball. They just have a runner start, in the extra inning games. Yeah, it's something I really do not care for. I know I'm not the only one, because back in the day, they would not have people do that. They would just have it just be the regular way it is. They would just have them, try and get the runner, on base and all that stuff. Come on. Would have been drilled if he hadn't hit that damn ball. If I would have hit that ball, that probably would have been grounded out, though. That was a splitter. Of course. Well, not liking how this is now. Now we got to face them with their runner on base. Oh, this is not going to possibly get the runner to third. He's going for it. If I got the perfect throw, he probably would have been out. Well, now we got a runner on base at third. All right, 2 strikes now on Bellinger. Of course, he would not. All right, come on, Nathan. Ah, fuck. Of course. Try to throw it down the middle, but he drilled it. Of course, go figure. He drills the fastballs and does that, and we strike out. Well, that wasn't so great. But we did win the first one, but not second. But that is going to do it. Hope everybody enjoyed. As always, if you do like it, hit with a thumbs up, comment, no negative stuff, and subscribe. It's not a bad thing, a good thing. And you all take care, and thank you again for watching this video, the all-time teams.